How are you doing? I have the most stupidest grin on my face for the last hour. I really do. So, I came up with a crazy plan there yesterday where I was thinking of going to Carrauntoohil and camping at Carrauntoohil and going up Carrauntoohil for the sunrise. But Carrauntoohil for me is about 2 hours and 15 minutes. I made it to the Aran Islands in an hour and a half. So I am on Inisheer, which is the smallest of the islands. And I got here in an hour and a half. Well, an hour and a half travelling, so it was an hour to Doolin. And then I had to wait around for the ferry for like 15 minutes, and then it's a half an hour ferry ride over. So I'm here on Inisheer in the most spectacular weather. So I can't wait to get the most perfect sunset and a beautiful sunrise. So let's go and find a spot to wild camp. I'm going to be near Loch Moor is the name of it, and I'm going to camp near the MV Plassey, which is the big rusty ship that you see on Father's Head. So, oh my god, what a night, what a day, happy days, let's go for it. Oh my god. Well, hello. You lovely haircut. I probably should have stuck to the road. I think I came the hard way. But I have seen kind of like a hole that I can get through. Will I fit it? Let's try. There's always an easier way. There's a road right there. And I'm crawling through feckin' holes like. Jesus. Oh, what an idiot. So we're at the MV Plassey. It's called the MV Plassey because it's actually a Limerick company bought this steamboat, and Plassey is an area in Limerick, so they named it after that. So the MV Plassey was a cargo ship in the Irish Merchant Service, operated during the 1950s. It was built as the HMS Juliet, a Shakespearean class naval trawler of the Royal Navy at the start of the Second World War, and was sold into the merchant services at the end of the conflict. On the 8th of March 1960, while sailing through Galway Bay, carrying a cargo of whiskey, stained glass and yarn, it was caught in a severe storm and ran onto Finnish Rock. A couple of weeks later, there was a second storm which drove the ship off the rock and then drove it to shore. That's good enough for me. So, the MV Plassey over here. So I'm gonna plonk myself here. The road is just there, but like it'll be dark soon. There's nothing gonna be by, and I'm gonna be up at 5:30. So, and to get the sunrise over the cliffs of Oírr. Happy days. Well, tonight I have my Vango helium. I don't think I was out in this since Iceland. I'm just trying to think. I don't think I was. That's crazy. So I wanted to bring it out tonight. It's been a while. Can't wait to get into it. I totally forgot how much I'm in love with my helium. It's my it's the tent I fell in love with from the start. The first tent I ever had was a Vango Cairngorm 100, and then the Vango Helium F10 is the, I suppose, the upper version of that, but it only weighs 1.2 kilograms. But I love it. I absolutely love it. And I think Vango have a new one out. I think it's the Helium Air. So Yeah. Interesting. The sun is going down. My tent is up. I have my brew on. And there isn't a cloud in the sky. This is why I love camping. If this was smell-o-vision, you'd be able to smell the wildflowers. Oh my God, they're everywhere. I am telling you, get out wild camping. Take up wild camping. Just get out. Life is too short. You seen? For dinner tonight, pasta bolognese. Excellent. Just waiting for my food to rehydrate. Cheers everyone. Cheers. Oh my God, that's a good cup of tea. Just getting the last bit of the sun now. Just waiting for my food to rehydrate, and yeah. What a beautiful day. Not only are we going to get a beautiful sunrise in the morning and a beautiful sunset tonight, we also have about a 95% of a full moon and a clear sky tonight. What do they call it? The waxed Gibson, I think is the name. Is that it? Something like that. How Irish can you get? On the Aran Islands, full moon over the cliffs of Oírr with a cup of tea. And I can hear a cuckoo. Amazing. Pop over here now and eat my dinner. This is really, really nice. Really nice. Funny story, Fee. When I got off the ferry, there was a pub there, and I was gasping, so I had a really cold, crisp pint of Heineken. And as I was drinking it, there was this fella came over and sat down on the bench outside. Lovely guy, chatting away to him. And he was asking me where am I from and what am I doing here, and I just said I'm over, and he saw the camera gear and he was there. Are you recording something? And I says, yeah, I am. So at that, and he goes, where are you staying tonight? And I said, I don't know yet. I'm gonna camp somewhere, but I don't know where yet. And he said, what are you doing later? And I went, all right. I don't know. What are you doing later? I said, I'm going to be in this bar. And I went, all right, I'll see you in that bar maybe. We'll see. No. So he said, do you do a lot of camping? And he goes, yeah, I do a bit of wild camping, all right. Wild camping, he says, yeah, that's a good way to put it. I do a bit of wild camping myself. I come over here most weekends, he says. And it's so handy to come over in the ferry and you can drink away. And I wouldn't pay £100 to stay in a hotel when you could sleep anywhere, And I went, oh yeah, true, yeah. And he goes, would you pay £100 to stay? He goes, all depends on the circumstances, but I like wild camping, so that's what I'll do. He goes, yeah, I was a bit wild last night after the bar. He said I went into one of the yurts and there was no one in it, so I just snuck in and slept in there. And I went, okay. And he said the beds were empty, so I wasn't doing any harm to anyone. besides breaking into it. And he said another night then he slept under a shelter up outside the pub. Good night's sleep, but like I only sleep for 4 hours. He said up then and get the ferry home. I went, yeah, I think your definition of wild camping and my definition of wild camping are two totally different things. Lovely guide. Do you know what? I'm dying for a second cuppa. So that's what I'm gonna have. So that's all I have left. So I have enough for a cup of tea now. I have enough for breakfast in the morning. But what I might do is I'm going to get up for the sunrise, and then there's a freshwater lake down there. I'm going to trot down there and get it, and yeah, we'll have enough then. Oh, oh, that was a nice cup of tea now. My God, that moon is massive. Like the GoPro won't do it justice. I have my Canon with me, so I'm going to get some good close-up shots of it, so I'll show you them. And weirdly enough, the rock I'm sitting on is roasting still. But yeah. Nearly 11 o'clock and the midges are only coming out now. Oh, look at the moon behind me. Amazing. There's midges everywhere though. So I might be getting into my tent sooner than I thought. Yeah, they're all over me. Alright, let's go. Oh my God. Talk about attack of the flies. Holy Jesus. They're even in here. Oh. But I have a little secret weapon. I didn't know whether, I was presuming midges were going to be an issue. And they weren't until now, which I'm really lucky about. So this kills midges with its electrical shock. Excellent. Right, I'm gonna leave this on. I feel like a pea in a pod in this in this sleeping bag. Okay, I'm off to sleep. I'll see you in the morning. this impressive beast behind me, this is the Farduris lighthouse. It's a 19th century design lighthouse constructed in 1857 and it got automated in 1978. I was born in 1978, so that makes me automated in 1978 as well. So the lighthouse is my twin. Very cool though. The plan, so we're going to head back. I was going to circumnavigate the full island, but I'm a bit conscious for time. I've never done it before, so I know it's only 10 kilometers, but I don't know what the terrain is like, because even up to here it was all rocky hiking, so it'll take a lot longer. So I don't want to do that and be in a rush. Look, this is an hour and a half away from me, so I'll be back again. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way straight up to the village area, but doing that I'm going to pass O'Brien's Castle, and I want to see O'Brien's Castle, so we'll go and pop into that as well. Okay, let's go. So where we are at the moment is O'Brien's Castle, also called Fermanagh Castle. It's a 15th century tower house and it's a national monument located on Inisheer. This castle was built in the area where once stood a ring fort named Dún Fermanagh. It's the hill fort of the ridge. This castle was built by the Clan Taig, a branch of the powerful O'Brien family. In the early 15th century, around 1400, it was taken over by O'Flaherty's around 1582. It was then captured by Oliver Cromwell's army in 1652. Happy days. What a castle. Right, cool. Okay, all this walking is making me hungry. I think I'll make my way down to the hotel and have a second breakfast.
Warm, isn't it?
Oh, I love it. Really nice. Now, oh my god, what a stunning, stunning night. The weather helped, obviously. What a beautiful island though. I haven't seen the other two islands, but for now this is Inisheer. Thanks very much for joining me. Please hit the like button as always. It's really helping the channel, and yeah, the channel is really growing, and I want to thank each and every one of you for that. Okie dokie. Stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.